Hello, my name is Don and welcome back to my Let's Play with our creator team on Motorsport Manager. Today we are taking on the Yokohama Grand Prix in Japan for a very good start to the season. We are now 5 races in. This will be our 6th. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 remaining. Losing 1.1 million a race, we're in good money. We're also building our rear wings. That's all smashing, so we'll get one really good rear wing for next season. At least that's the plan anyway. We need to get on repairs going before we can start upgrading that one. Still not improved that. Improvability +5 for Cyril. That's handy because it's not there. We've got sponsorship offers. Give me Football Manager again, please. We didn't get Football Manager. We will take Play Sport. It's a similar kind of deal. Play Sport probably one of the next best anyway. Now we can finally start improving this rear wing. So let's go down, take this one off, put this one on. Happy days. Again, let's go there. Not the right way around. No, it's not. We want Alex Gray there. She is better. We'll do it a day faster. Our rear wing finished designing on the 10th here. As we progress towards the Yokohama Grand Prix, championship target upgrade, yep, that's fine by me. And then we can design a new part, we can go rear wing again, and we can go risky. So that will take us up to 595 out of 639. Let's compare that to what we've got just now. So it's a fairly decent upgrade for next season. We'll take this one off and put this one on, by the way. You know, it's 100 upgrade on what we've currently got, so that is good for next season. Cost us 800,000 to do. I'm happy to do that. So yep, let's go. That'll take a little bit of time to do. Won't get done this episode, but it'll be done next episode, I imagine. And more to the point, we should start to see a big boost here. Already done quite a big boost to our rear wing this season. I want to save £1 million for doing our political vote and getting 2 spec parts for next season. I think the next one is brakes. That should be next episode, I imagine. GMA spec brakes, 2 weeks left. Yeah, so that will be next episode. I can't imagine there's more than 14 days. 19th July. Yeah, so that will be next episode where we can see if we can get spec brakes. Vote against? No, I'm voting for. As much as I'd like 250,000, buddy, you're going the wrong way from the way I want to go. I'm sorry. We're going to take Play Sport. It's very similar to the Football Manager deal. We'll go 50-50 again. And part fitting we will do because we've got rear wings to do, so go with this one and this one. So they are the same, but this one's plus 40 in the race, which VL doesn't seem to care about too much. And we'll go do practice, we'll go do qualifying. It is a 37 lap race, so we'll assess what the tyres can do when we get in, and we'll decide our strategy, and I will let you know what that's going to be in race day. So we've finished qualifying 2nd and 3rd. I forgot to do the weight distribution. Bit silly of me. There was literally a spell for about a lap where it was just dry enough to get out and do a lap. We got caught in traffic, unfortunately, so the laps weren't as good as we could have been, and obviously I forgot to do the weight distribution, so we got none of the benefit of the 300 plus we would have had normally. Obviously now, oh, it still lets us, so let's go for 60% roughly on everything, and 60% roughly on everything. Go one more there. There we go. So let us do it. That is good news. Select session bonuses. Take soft tyres and race trim. Soft tyres and race trim. So we'll do, I think we're doing a 2-stop here if I remember correctly. Yeah, we're doing 9, 18, 27 for him. And he will take mediums for the last stint. So again, let's underfuel the car. And again, 10, 20 and 30. Can we actually maybe even drop a stint here? 50. No, we need 17 laps, but we can only do 14, so okay, so we're doing the exact same there. And again, high fuel burn. Similar strategy to what we've been doing. Should really have been doing better here. Should have been on pole first and second. I forgot to do the weight strip and we got caught in traffic. All my fault. But we are off to a good start as Vial takes the lead. Vial, the one that's getting a good start this time. It's usually Cyril, but he's got the awful start down in 5th, probably battling for 7th really. We will switch to him. He's back up into 4th, so he's done okay to recover a poor start there as he battles to keep 5th, and he manages to do so just about at the end of the first lap. If he can now start to close the gap on that little pack that's in behind Vial, our Frenchman will be battling well. We're going to follow our Frenchman over our leader. He's having a good lap here, a 1:19.1, which is actually faster than the race leader, so he is gaining on that pack. If he can get in first or second, if he gets into second and Vial still in first, I'll swap them round because he has the leading bonus. But he's a born leader, I believe is the name of that trait. We're going to switch to neutral on both cars. Switch to Vial, just see what's going on up ahead. He had a much better lap that time than Cyril, who is now battling for 3rd. Stuck behind Becker ahead of Kanjiro. Helps that it rained so much during qualifying that we were the only ones that really got any good lap times done, and even then we should have done better than the lap time we got. That said though, right now is looking very, very tasty indeed. For 1st and 4th is a good position to set us up for this race. 37 lap race, of course, round Yokohama in Japan. Going to just turn it around just ever so slightly with the camera. Can we zoom in anymore? That is as much as we can zoom in. I'd really like to be able to get really close to the cars and see the detail. I know there is a mod that does that, but I cannot find it on the Steam Workshop, so I'll need to look into finding that somewhere else. As we come up towards lap 7 now, still in 1st and 4th. Baseu lapping similar lap times to our race leader, just can't get past the traffic. Unfortunately, we're going to give him some extra fuel just to see if we can do it. I want to turn that camera there so that hairpin is looking direct on it. As Baseu again just cannot get past Becker. The German being a pain in the backside for him. But again, we come through these chicanes stuck behind. It's fine, Vial, you're on lap 9, this is your lap to stop. So we're going to go for it again. Go for that. No parts to fix just now. Vial, overtake mode please. As Cyril has finally made it into 3rd, he will take over the race lead, even if it is just for a lap, but he'll get all that bonus. Unfortunately his tyres are sort of on the wrong side of gone, and again we will pit him in. No sign of rain. We'll bring him in for another 10 laps of fuel. Again, no repairs needed just now. Oh no, mistake on Vial's pit stop. It's going to cost him time. He came out behind Becker, who was ahead of. It's a direct result of that. Keep seeing like spots of rain, but there's no rain scheduled. There's nothing about, so I don't know what that's about. We're going to go into medium fuel on both cars when they arrive out. Vial though doing a decent job. He's lost out to his teammate. He's lost out to Masella, who's actually behind naturally. Becker's actually overtaken Baseu as well. That's frustrating to see. He must have had a really good pit stop. Mixed in with Vial's mistake, it's really helped Baseu out. And Calvacanti is now holding up Baseu as well. This is not good. It's one of those races where it's just going to be so frustrating. We're about 4 seconds behind Becker and we're ahead of him going into the pit stops. So Vander has just passed Vial as well. If Vial can hold him off, that'd be smashing. But it looks like he's struggling. Maybe just about managed it though. So we are provisional second and third just now. Well behind Becker, but now we've got a bit of free air. Hopefully we can close in on him. Although I'm not convinced that we're really doing anything. 3.5 seconds behind. But we were about half a second faster on that last lap. So let's see what we can do. Becker in the lead. Looks like we're losing time this lap with Biseu. On Orlando, Vial also doing a decent job to try and stay in touch. He will get to about lap 18, I think. We will conserve these tyres to make sure. We'll do that on both cars. We'll go high fuel because we can just about afford to do so. So conserve and attack. Try and bring the temperatures down on the tyres. No sign of rain, which is handy. Biseu lapped a bit faster than, no, he lapped about half a second slower than Becker there. My mic's in the way so I didn't see it properly. He's 4.1 behind. We're actually going to go on to medium fuel with Biseu because I don't want to risk this front wing falling off before our pit stop window. One more lap and Vial will come in after this one anyway. Vial doing a very stellar job here in third. His mistake did cost him about 5 or 6 seconds, which would put him about the same place as Becker, but still not there or thereabouts yet. We'll bring in Vial now. The end of this lap for another 9 lap stint. We'll go for that amount of fuel. We'll repair the front wing this time, and again we'll repair the brakes as well. We can do that at the same time. Can we repair that? No, that cost us 2 seconds. Whatever, let's just go with it. Just to make sure that makes it to the end of this Grand Prix. Biseu is now our focus. What's his part conditioning like? 17%. Still, Becker's going to pit a lap or 2 earlier than him. So I think Biseu can manage finishing this race on soft, whereas the 2 cars around him I think have to have a medium stint. A good pit stop this time from Vial. Again, he's going to come behind because of repairs. 4 seconds behind, so he's actually not lost that much time at all, but there's 2 cars between them, which will add up to more time. 11% now. We will be pitting him at the end of this lap. Again, another 10 laps worth of fuel, please. We'll do that. We'll repair that. We'll repair that. Repair that. And that. It's only 1 extra second. There we go. In you come Cyril. And he should now be able to make it to the end of this race. I fully expect Vial to come back up into second or third after everyone ahead of him makes pit stops as well. Believe they're going to have to make at least 1 more pit stop, maybe 2. No mistakes please on Biseu. That is perfect. He does come out in front of Vial though, behind Mikhailovic. 6 seconds behind Becker. Becker is having a stormer out there. I mean, we're having a good race, but Becker, who started the first stint so poorly, is absolutely flying out there. I expect to be able to overtake Larson with both cars. I think it might be close with Vial. Sonainen should be a fairly comfortable one. If Vial wasn't in traffic, I'd be very comfortable that he is going to get past Larson in his pit stop, but I'm just not convinced. I think the traffic's hurting our cars too much right now. These medium runners really been a thorn in our side. Becker's just about got in front of them at every time, whereas we've been stuck behind them. I'm going to bring Vial back down onto medium fuel just to make sure he gets to lap 28. He should be able to do it comfortably. But again, we don't want to be wearing out the car too much either. as we now hopefully start to gain on the car in first. It's on very poor tyre wear, so hopefully we can get past with both cars. I mean, we should, and we can. So second and third again, but we're a lot behind. Gasaidi is right behind us as well, but he's got to pit again. But he's only making one more pit stop, whereas we've still got to pit again with both cars as well. So call that what you will. Going to bring it back on a neutral tyre, neutral heating, because I think temperature's changed. It's actually gone down a bit, which is meaning that tyre temperatures are falling on conserve rather than maintaining. So we can now start to go into neutral and maintain, which will be handy for our last stint. Vial's actually maybe extended his stint out by doing so as well, by conserving, because he's got at least another 2 laps in him, I think. So if he can make this strategy work and last another extra lap or 2, so he comes in a lap later, he might be able to go into softs again rather than the mediums, which would make him a bit faster around this last stint. In fact, we can just about do it, and then we'll put the fuel into the end of the race. I hope he's got enough fuel to make it around a lap. That's the only thing I can check. He does indeed. So it's worked out very, very nicely there for Vial, as Becker has pitted again, which I'm not sure, that seemed a bit of an early pit stop, although he was pitting before Basu on the same lap as Vial at every turn, so maybe it was about right. Vial's going to come down out in, oh god, 11th. We're expecting to be a bit higher up than that. We could be in trouble against Suonainen now as well then, and GSID as well has leapfrogged Vial. So what's GSID lapping at 123s, Basu in 118s, so we'll see how that goes going forward. Vial jumps back up to 8 through pit stops. Basu will pit at the end of this lap. He only needs 7 laps worth of fuel. We're going to go for 8. We don't need to make any repairs, so we can come out on attacking actually and push in and neutral. Vial in 8th right now, nobody else pitting, and he comes out behind his teammate. Well, his teammate comes out in front rather, in 4th. Suonainen's probably not going to pit again. I think Larson might have to, so we should be able to jump Larson. Suonainen we need to catch to overtake him. On track, I think, because I just don't see him making another pit stop. I think he's done enough in his middle stint to make this stint last to the end, as we'll say in 4th, but hopefully we can have the extra pace with being on the faster compound tyre to catch up with Suonainen. He's lapping in 119s, we're lapping in 117s, so 2 seconds a lap faster right now, and we're only 3 seconds behind. So as long as we can overtake him, we are lapping fast enough to make this strategy work, assuming that we maintain this kind of speed. Going faster again this lap. Vial was quite a bit slower than GSID that lap. Larson pits, so back into 3rd. Again, Suonainen was a bit faster that last lap though, so he's responded to our time. So it's now the matter of whether we can maintain closing in. Oh, we can't, because we have to come back down onto medium. We should have repaired that front wing. Again, we picked 2 seconds off of him in that last lap. However, we need to go into low fuel mode to protect that front wing, because we need to make the end here. Making the end in 4th or 5th would be much better than pushing for 2nd and breaking the car. And I mean, we've still got enough in the tank here to get by. Going to go into conserve on tyre mode on both cars as well, because they're going to start graining. In fact, I don't really care about graining, because we've got, maybe we'd do a little bit with Vial. I'm not sure why his tyre wear has been so high here in this specific stint. They should have enough. It's mean that we're falling back a little bit from Bosseu, who was a 1.5 seconds faster than us last lap. When we're right behind him, it's a shame that we're having to back off. His tyre, we should have been able to get past if we're able to maintain, but we had to put the result before trying to get a better result. And Vial will pick up a point for 6th as well, so decent race here for us in Yokohama. In fact, I'm very, very happy with that race. Overall, as Biseu comes 3rd, Vial comes 6th. It's a very solid result indeed. GMA, obviously we're not going to get caught with anything. So we picked up 9 points for that race. Bit frustrating to see Becker being as fast as he was. He was so slow in that first stint. Felt we had his number. No change for our driver standings, but we're back up to 2nd, joint with MRT Valbuena in the constructors. Very, very happy with that. If we can tap up Becker, I will do it, by the way. If I remember rightly, he's an extremely good driver, so I'd be very happy to tap him up here if the media gives us the option to do such a thing. Any improvement on Vial here? We know Biseu's not going to improve. Nothing. Going up. Adaptability will go up soon, but it's not that. I'm looking at the overtaking, the smoothness, the corner and the braking that all want to go up, and it looks like it's going to be adaptability and feedback first, which is his 2 best stats already. Only a 590k loss there, so we're doing well with that one. Mail interview, we'll come back to that. Accept interview. Do that. No, let me tap up the drivers, come on. Anyway guys, that will end this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll hopefully catch you all next time.